Everyone avoided the black woman at the wedding until the groom said her. No one told me I wasn't welcome. They didn't need to. The moment I stepped into the ballroom, the silence said everything. Laughter softened. Conversations paused. Smiles faded. People looked at me, then quickly looked away as if eye contact might stain them. Crystal chandeliers sparkled above a room filled with silk gowns and tailored suits. This was a luxury wedding. Old money, powerful families, polished manners. Every table was full, every seat taken, except the one beside me. I stood there holding my clutch, scanning the room, pretending. I didn't notice how guests subtly shifted. Away, chairs scraping back just enough to create distance. A woman whispered behind her hand. A man frowned openly. Someone laughed nervously and said, "She must be lost." I wasn't lost. I was invited. But no one asked me that, because I was the only black woman in the room. I wore a simple navy dress, elegant, modest, intentional. I hadn't come to make noise. I hadn't come to stand out. I came because the invitation had my name on it. Still, people avoided me like I carried something contagious. A server walked past me 3 times without offering a drink. An usher gestured vaguely toward the far corner, away from the main tables. "Anywhere is fine," he said quickly, already turning away. "Anywhere but here," his eyes said. I took a seat alone. And wait. From my chair I could hear them. Not loudly, but clearly enough. Who invited her? She doesn't look like family. Maybe she's staff? No, too dressed. Each comment landed like a quiet slap. I focused on my breathing. In, out. Grace is not weakness, I reminded myself. Across the room, the bride glowed. White lace, perfect smile. Surrounded by love and approval, her family moved confidently, greeting guests, hugging friends. No one greeted me. I felt invisible and exposed at the same time. A little girl stared at me from her mother's side. Her mother gently pulled her back, whispering something I didn't hear, but I understood. I thought about leaving. Honestly, I did. I imagined slipping out quietly. No scene, no questions, no more stares. No more pretending I didn't feel the weight pressing on my chest. But then the music changed. The wedding planner stepped onto the stage. "Ladies and gentlemen," she announced, smiling brightly, "the ceremony will begin shortly. Please take your seats." People moved. Chairs filled. The room settled. And I stayed, because somewhere deep inside me I knew this wasn't over. Not yet. The groom stepped forward. Tall, calm, confident. The room loved him instantly. Applause rippled as he adjusted the microphone. He smiled at the bride, then at the guests. Then, his eyes searched the room. Not casually, intentionally. They moved past tables, past faces, until they landed on me. And he stopped. The room followed his gaze. Confusion spread like a wave. He cleared his throat. "Before I begin," he said, voice steady but serious, "there's someone I need to acknowledge." People shifted in their seats. "I noticed something when I walked in," he continued. "I noticed someone sitting alone. Someone no one spoke to. Someone many of you avoided." A hush fell. My heart began to race. "I want to correct that," he said. He pointed, directly at me. "That woman is the reason I'm standing here today." Gasps, whispers, wide eyes. "That," he said, voice thick with emotion, "is Dr. Maya Thompson." The room froze. "She's my mentor," he said. "My sponsor. The woman who paid my first year of law school when no one else would. The woman who defended my mother when she was wrongfully evicted. The woman who taught me integrity, courage, and dignity." I felt heat rush to my face. People stared at me differently now. "She's not just a guest," he said firmly. "She's family." Silence. Heavy. Uncomfortable. Honest. "And if anyone here made her feel unwelcome today," he added, "then you disrespected me." You could hear breathing. "I will not begin this ceremony," he said, "until she joins us at the front." Every head turned toward me. Slowly I stood. The walk to the stage felt unreal. The same people who avoided me moments ago now watched with guilt. Shock, even fear. Some smiled awkwardly. Some looked down. Some whispered apologies that came far too late. I didn't rush. I didn't bow my head. I walked with my shoulders back. The groom stepped toward me and took my hand, firmly, proudly. No hesitation. No shame. This, he said, holding it up, is the hand that lifted me when I had nothing. The bride stepped forward, tears in her eyes. She hugged me. I'm so sorry, she whispered. I should have done better. I nodded. Grace does not mean forgetting, but it can mean forgiving. The officiant waited respectfully as the room recalibrated itself. The wedding continued. But it wasn't the same wedding anymore. Because something bigger than romance had happened. Truth had entered the room. And it demanded accountability. After the ceremony, things were different. People approached me, introduced themselves, complimented my work, asked questions they should have asked before judging. I answered politely. But I didn't forget how quickly respect arrived once power was revealed. Later, as I prepared to leave, the groom walked me to the door. I hope you know, he said quietly. I saw it. All of it. I know, I replied. And I promise, he said, my marriage, my home, my future will always be a place where you are honored. I smiled. That's all I ever wanted, I said. Not attention, not apology, just dignity. As I stepped into the night air, I felt lighter, not because they accepted me, but because I never needed their permission to belong.